This is the KitchensinkWP Podcast, episode 238.
I program my own computer.
We have a server crash, 404 error, page not found, links aren't working, system is crashing, system is crashing, system is crashing.
Your old HTML website, barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website, better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. We have the technology. The technology.
Why, hello everybody. This is Adam Silver, the host of the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events. First and foremost, we have a cancellation of a WordCamp because of Hurricane Florence. WordCamp Wilmington was coming up next weekend, and I was going to be there speaking with a whole bunch of friends and people who I wanted to hang out with. It's been canceled because as the time of this recording, we are actually in the middle of Hurricane Florence here in the Carolinas. And also down into Georgia. Luckily, it kind of pivoted away from North Carolina, Raleigh area, so it didn't affect us as much. But it is raining consistently for the past 48 hours. And we have another day or two to go. So WordCamp Wilmington, North Carolina has been canceled because of Hurricane Florence, so unfortunate. And actually, Wilmington is being hit hard, and flooding is down there pretty bad. So the best of that to them as far as recovery, and I'm not sure if it'll be rescheduled or not, but we'll see what happens in the future, maybe just next year. Also, upcoming WordCamps, WordCamp Los Angeles, 21st to 23rd. That's a nice WordCamp. I've been there many times. Not sure I'm going to make it this year, though. Well, now I guess I could go because I won't be at Wilmington, but I don't know if it's going to work out for my schedule to travel across the country. WordCamp Pittsburgh, September 22nd. WordCamp Pontevedra, September 22nd, 23rd. It's the first WordCamp in that area of that city. It's in Spain. It sounds really cool. And WordCamp Wuerzburg in Germany, September 22nd as well. So as you know, if you are in those areas and haven't been to a WordCamp, you should definitely go. If you've been, you should still go. So there you go. All right. Segment 1 in the news, just one thing to share here. Marcel Bootsman, I think that's how you say it, is walking 700 kilometers to WordCamp Europe to raise funds for Donate WC. So in May 2019, he will start walking and hiking across from Rotterdam to Berlin. It's 700 kilometers, about 435 miles. He's just trying to raise funds to give awareness to Donate WC. It's donatewc.org. It's pretty cool. He's actually doing a whole. It aims to provide people lesser financial means with funds to get to a big WordCamp from donations covered. So pretty impressive. If you want to donate, by all means, head over there to do that. I'll put a link there in the show notes. So it's just, if you just donatewc.org is where to go. But if you want to see the link, you can see the show notes as well. Is that it in the news? I think that's it in the news at the moment. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been really just focused on getting the house prepared for this hurricane that we have, and so far so good. We have flashlights, candles, and we're okay. But nothing else in the news to share today. All right, moving on, segment 2, the meat potatoes. This is how to take a vacation when self-employed. That's right. I want to talk to you about something I learned recently in running my business in the agency, and that's how to take a vacation. You're thinking, what? Running a business and taking vacation, is that even possible? Well, yes, it is. And it is important for us as well. Also, as solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, working for yourself or just with a very small team, it's very important. It's so important that, stepping away from your business can inspire plenty of feelings of guilt. But rest assured, vacations are necessary. They really are. You need to clear your mind, you need to recharge your batteries, and it just gives you a better overall, healthier, happier, productive life. It's true. The science supports this. So I did some research on this, and there's a clinical psychologist, Francine Lederer, and she told ABC News not too long ago that, quote, the impact of taking a vacation has on one's mental health is profound. Most people have better life perspective and are more motivated to achieve their life goals after vacation, even if it's a 24-hour timeout. So, yeah, 24 hours, not hard at all. But, you can do the staycation is one thing, but you can go away like I did recently. And we'll talk about that as well, about kind of things I took into account when I went on my vacation. So how do you plan it? What are things you need to do and enjoy it? Well, here are a handful of things to consider when prepping to do that, to take that vacation that I think we all need. And we also know some new reports as well that most Americans waste all those vacation hours out of guilt. They just don't want to take them away from their day jobs, even from working for the man, because they feel like it's going to hurt their overall career advancement. So again, here's how to plan it and enjoy it. Take things into consideration. And some feedback I asked from some friends as well. I want to see how they did it, how they were managing their life and their mental health and their vacation. So here we go. First and foremost, the money aspect. Here's something to think about, which I really didn't do so well, but pay yourself for your time off. Okay, so this is not a quick fix method. It's not going to work if you're going on vacation in a couple weeks from now, but it's a great solution if you're looking for a long-term plan. If you're planning your vacation for next summer already, that's great. You can start a vacation fund. So that way when you have the money in the bank as a separate fund, from projects you're working on, you can then pay yourself that week's salary, if you will, okay? And you're not stressed out about going into debt as a result of taking a vacation. And more on money with a friend suggestion at the end of this as well. So there you go. Pay yourself for the time off. Plan ahead. Have a vacation fund set aside. So it's just that way you're not stressed about not making money that week per se, or those 2 weeks, depends how long you want to go. Okay. Possibly, here's another one. Schedule your time off during your low season. So every profession has a low season. WordPress, summertime is kind of slow. So maybe figure out if it's not in WordPress, if you're doing something else, just using WordPress as a website, as your tool, but it's not your profession, figure out when's your low season. Obviously, accountants busy from January through the end of April, right? I'm not sure all the different careers and stuff out there, but schedule it during your low season. That way you won't be so stressed about being gone for that time. Okay. Here's one, and this is one that I was torn about what to do, but give your clients plenty of notice. If you're self-employed with no guarantee of a steady paycheck, truly the last thing you want to do is skip town for a week or so, leave your clients in a lurch. But if you communicate with them, they're gonna, because they trust you, they will, how do I want to word this? They will respect the fact that you're getting away. I let some of my clients know ahead of time. I didn't let everyone know until I had to, and I'll mention that in a minute, what happened there. But people will respect that fact that you need time for yourself, okay? As a courtesy to the clients, maybe reach out before you officially make your plans and make sure there's no glaring conflict. Make sure that they don't have a big project that they want you to manage, so an email marketing campaign or a whole new website or whatever it may be. Just kind of reach out and say, look, for the bigger clients, I'm going away for this time frame. Did you have anything in mind that you needed me to do during that time frame for your company, for your business, okay? That said, if there is something possibly that needs to be done and managed while you're gone, find some help, okay? If you have the financial means, you can hire someone temp-based, contract-based. You already might have freelancers, virtual office assistants to take care of the basics like some phone calls or email responses and support tickets. It depends on the business model that you have again, but find the help or set that up ahead of time, not a week or a day beforehand, okay? Don't forget to set your email to autoresponder. So this is, it seems obvious, but some people forget to do it, and you want to put it on there ahead of time, but just turn it on. So I don't actually use a system that I can have an autoresponder for my basic email. But I do have it for Help Scout, for the support tickets that we support. So I put it on there, and it works just fine. And then turn it off when you come back. Okay. Another one, the last one here is keep your schedule open when you return from vacation, meaning plan some time to catch up, a couple days or two to triage the emails, complete proposals, and give yourself time so you don't feel like you're so stressed that you have to jump right back into work per se. And we'll talk about that one more thing here at the very end here. But and I did that exact same thing actually. So here are a couple comments. I asked 3 friends, my friend Jen, Adam, so Jen Miller, Adam Warner, and Stephen Harvey, how they were doing it, because Jen is self-employed. Adam still has works for the man, but also has his own side hustle as well. And Stephen also is a freelancer. So Jen suggested that recognize you can give yourself, go on vacation, but be here now. Give yourself permission to really be there and enjoy and recharge while on vacation. And she really likes the idea of starting a vacation when possible, start or end your vacation at a conference near your destination if travel time is involved. That way she can write things off as far as a business expense as well. And she really likes to go to conferences and vacation after. That way she can fully be part of the conference and then be fully on vacation. And I respect that. That's actually really smart. Many years ago, I went to WordCamp Maui, and I took my wife. And it was Maui, and it was WordCamp, and it wasn't overly stressful in any stretch. And I had a day job actually back then, if I'm not mistaken, so it was a little different. But we went a couple days early, then we did the camp over the weekend, and we stayed a couple more days. And it worked out well, but it would be nice to actually have gone to camp, and then a whole week's of vacation would have been actually kind of nice. So anyway, okay, Adam Warner suggested that you give customers 15 days notice, 7 days notice, and then 1 day prior as a reminder. and also to make sure to hire some contractor temps if you need them for support tickets, etc. I mentioned that already. And then maybe a way for them to reach you in case of emergencies only. And Stephen Harvey, this is the one I want to mention here regarding money. He suggested at first pay cash for vacation, plan it ahead of time in corporate ways to have it be a business trip as well. But then he added an amendment. He suggested actually having the cash for vacation, but pay with credit cards and then to earn the points and then pay off the vacation immediately with that cash on hand. And that kind of comes back to having that savings account pulled aside, ahead of time so you can then have cash and not be in debt for the vacation. So that's how I'm doing it. That's what I did. So there you have it. Ways to make and take and plan a vacation when self-employed. I do believe, as I indicated, I went to Paris. It was a great time. And I literally answered only 3 emails that entire time I was away. We used the laptop. We watched a movie or two. We checked out some sites. We booked some tickets that way. I did take the laptop. I could have not used it, at all, but it's hard. It's hard to let go, right? And actually, one of the 3 emails that I got was because the autoresponder, they weren't aware that I was gone. They wanted to schedule a call. And I said, well, I'm away on vacation on my anniversary. They respected that. And then they booked an appointment through my Calendly system for when I got back. And literally when I got back, I did take off 2 additional days. I got back on Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, I did a whole lot of nothing. We weren't sure what was going to happen as far as our travel plans go. And then Friday, I had that call, 2 calls on Friday. And then I kind of eased back, and then the weekend, and then I eased back into it this past week. So there you go. Okay. So take a vacation, go on a break, plan it, have fun, enjoy, recharge. We all need it. Trust me. It was awesome. I'm still really, I'm just in a different place since I got back. Business is good. Things are picking up. I'm busy. It's actually been, in a sense, I don't want to necessarily be busy. Yeah, that's not true. I do. I like being busy. All right, moving on. Segment 3, tip and tool of the week. This week, there is an article as a resource over at Beaver Builder. It's Beaver Builder's website. It's WP CLI Beaver Builder. So it's a set of command lines, tools that you can use in CLI and command line interface that will affect Beaver Builder specifically. You would type in, did I do it here? I did. You would type in, nope, I didn't do it. WP, hold on, let me see, what is it? I'm sorry about that. Here it is. It's WP Beaver is what it is. So you'll get the commands there, what you can do, clear the cache, multi-site work, what else? Network type of things. The register is there. There are some things, and then I think they're adding to it as well. So you can use WP CLI and Beaver Builder in conjunction. So check that out. Put that link in the show notes. I think that is it this week. It is. So if you have any questions, go ahead, send it in via email, adam@KitchensinkWP.com, or use the SpeakPipe functionality of the website. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. Go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right. See you next week. Bye-bye.